Hey Wolfpack, so today we are answering NC State's most asked questions, so
let's get into it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Jackson. I'm a technology engineering and design major, focusing in graphic communications.
I'm Changa. I'm a senior in communication with a concentration in media, and I have a minor in film and art and design.
I'm Chloe. I am an agroecology and sustainable food systems major, concentration in research and production, and I'm minoring in extension education and nutrition.
I'm Sean. I did major in aerospace engineering from NC State, graduated in May 2024 with a minor in business entrepreneurship, and I'm currently a PhD candidate in aerospace engineering here.
Do you want to go first?
Right. I think you should take
the first one.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
So,
what are some ways to make friends on campus? It's a great question.
I know I'm like someone that wants to get involved in everything, and I like this, and it was really overwhelming for me at first. And my kind of little secret that I figured out is put, at least at first, like your limit to 3 things to be involved with. Something related to your major, something related to something that may not be your major, but you still are interested in, and then something that's for your like health and well-being, but you also could find good community in.
A good way to make friends is honestly just like finding people to do homework with. Like in your classes, you're in a lecture, you're all struggling together. Like, hey, like, let's go do the homework together. Let's go, like, you want to meet up at Hunt, or you want to go to like Fitzwillard or something like that. And it's a huge bonding experience, honestly. Like, I don't know why doing homework together is bonding so much, but it's a great way to make friends.
You can find your niche. Like, there's plenty of people here that match like your vibe, what you want to do, who you want to be.
Okay, first week of school, I went to the like get involved tabling thing in the ballroom, and I met WKNC, sent my application in, and I got accepted, and that's how I made most of my friends. It was a great community. I would just say go and find an organization that you like or are interested in and join, and there's a community for you.
You want to get the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are popular NC State traditions? Well, obviously, Go Pack.
I'll start with Shackathon. I haven't had the chance to build my own shack yet, but I really like walking around the shacks, and some of them, like most of them, are like selling things at their shack. Okay, let me explain what it is.
Yeah, can you explain
So
what Shackathon is?
Shackathon is basically where different organizations on campus, from fraternities to student orgs to the more like professional organizations as well, can sign up to build a shack. It's typically been in the Brickyard, but this year it was in Wolf Plaza. Shackathon's really cool. That's my answer.
Yeah, and all the proceeds go to, I think, Habitat for Humanity,
Yes.
too, so it's a great cause.
My favorite NC State tradition is honestly Wolfstock. I had some friends play as the opener last year, and it's just always such a great time. My first ever Wolfstock was Ross Lynch, which was like insane.
That was nice. I wasn't there, but I wanted to be there. So.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a great time. It's a really good like end of the semester type thing that NC State does, and I don't know, me and my friends always have a good time.
I've been heavily involved always with the Krispy Kreme Challenge. It's all student-led, student-run, and we've had a lot of fun leading it over the past several years.
You have to run 2 Krispy Kreme from the bell tower and then eat a whole dozen donuts if you want to do the whole thing, and then run all the way back to the finish line. I went there last year, not to run, just watched, and what you can imagine did happen.
Next one. What is living in a residence hall like? It's a great question, because you have to do it freshman year. So
I chose to be in the Honors Village because I really liked the area of the quad. It's 4 buildings, and it's over closest by Pool and Park too. So
wait, which hall were you in?
I was in Beckton.
No way, me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out Tucker.
Oh, I was in Owen. Shout out Owen, our rivals. I had a random roommate. Suzanne, if you're watching this, shout out to Suzanne. You were a great roommate. She was a senior and I was a freshman. And so she knew all the ropes. Is that the right way to say that? She knew the ropes. And so if I had a question, she answered it. She was the village mentor.
I know me and my roommate moved our room around 3 different times in the matter of a semester. So.
Yeah, there's some smart ways to move their furniture to make it have like optimal space. I have friends who like put the TV under the bed and then put the couch under the other bed. And so it's like the viewing area was downstairs, sleeping upstairs.
It's kind of smart.
Yeah.
You become interior designers for a little bit.
Yes.
And you learn how to optimize your floor space very well. Next one. What does participating in undergraduate research entail?
You go first.
That's a great question. I actually did undergraduate research. It's a great opportunity to get involved, a great opportunity to get research experience. If that's what you like to do, find out new innovative ideas. And I know like my research, undergrad research really helped me stand out when applying to internships. And a lot of employers love to see you have that research experience because that can translate to a lot of different skills.
I know with my personal experience, my freshman year, I was really interested in the phytoremediation properties of growing fiber hemp because there's a lot of zinc in our soils. With development, happening, especially around the Raleigh area, those construction materials can leach zinc into it. So I was interested, like a lot of peanut farmers are struggling with this because their plants are very sensitive to that zinc. Can hemp phytoremediate it? And I told my professor, it was actually also as a part of like an honors project I did for a class, and with crop science with Dr. Bob Patterson, iconic king, yes. And I talked with him and he helped me make connections with so many people.
There's a lot of opportunities, a lot of ways to really get connected with what you want to do. If they have like a program for it, hop into it. If not, make it. Like NC State's very flexible with that kind of stuff.
Okay, sometimes it's an NDA for it, and that sounds like enticing to me because it sounds very adult.
Because it sounds really cool.
It sounds really cool because it's secretive.
Top secret.
Because you get to work for companies, big companies, but you can't tell them. You can't tell people, but you know.
All right, next question. What are some ways to unwind in college? It's a great question.
You need to unwind. I know sometimes I am bad for like, oh, I need to do this. Like, breathe. Force yourself to be slow sometimes. Like, just...
Self-care.
Yep. It's very important. I know I'm not far from Lake Johnson, so that's also a very nice walking trail. Very cool stuff there. Great hammock spots if you want to like overlook the lake. Very nice, very zen, very calming.
First thing you do, you go to the dining hall. You get the to-go box. Go home, put on a show, eat your food, unwind. That's my favorite thing to do.
Just force yourself to get out of the library or take a break from studying. And just get outside and have some fun.
There's a lot of stuff to do outside of campus. I feel like especially the parks.
True.
I find myself going to Dorothy Dix a lot now.
Oh, Poland Park.
Or Poland, yeah.
Yeah, Poland Park. There's a train ride. There's a bunch of geese near the lake. The pond, I guess. Paddle boats.
Paddle boats, yeah.
It's a great spot if you like nature.
All right, last question. What are 3 words to describe NC State? I'm going to say the 3 I think that come to mind first. For me, NC State is think and do. It kind of summarizes like all the opportunities that you have here at NC State.
Spirited.
Go Wolfpack.
Active. I feel like there's always things going on. If you're bored, you can find something. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but literally go outside and there's something happening.
I'd also say NC State's like very creative. I know both of us are in very creative majors, especially with
humanities.
Mine. So there's definitely like plenty of opportunities to like express what you want to do, like, and what you want to make and create on campus.
So my first one would be multidisciplinary. I know I've maybe used that word a lot. That's a big thing here at NC State. You can be involved in so much, in so many different areas. And like I said, as someone that likes a lot of different things in a lot of those different areas, that's very nice and very reassuring. And especially like if I decide to move forward in my academic career, like there's so many ways and resources and straight up people that I can go and talk to in all those different disciplines. Another I would say is the word large, but not in the way that might sound daunting. So when I say large, I just mean NC State has like so many outlets all over the state and beyond. Like I know through Extension, we have an Extension office in every single county and the Eastern Band of Cherokee in North Carolina. I guess my last word would be, this might sound like cliche or something, but friendly. There's a lot of people here that are friendly when it comes to everything we've talked about with like going to professors and being able to be interested in something, Of course, like people are different people and they have different personalities, but overall, the main response you're going to get, like rest assured, even if not everyone does it, is one of positivity and one of eagerness. Don't be afraid to go up and talk to a stranger. Not every one of them is going to maybe say hey back, but like a lot of them are.
Thank you guys for watching. If you have any other questions you want to see us answer, just leave them in the comments.
Go Pack!
Yeah, go Pack.
Go Pack.
Go Pack.